Restaurant customer was rude, so I gave him exactly what he ordered. I did literally nothing, and it blew up his whole life. I used to work at a 24-hour diner off the highway. Late nights meant weird customers, but nobody was worse than Frank. Frank was a regular. He was a terrible tipper. He was a creep to every woman. He was always trying to pick fights. He grabbed wrists when we refilled coffee. He accidentally brushed against waitresses. The manager refused to ban him because he spends money here. One night he was extra nasty. Group of college girls were eating after a night out. Frank kept staring and loudly making comments about their bodies. The girls were scared. I told him to stop. He sneered, "Mind your damn job, sweetheart, and bring me a burger." Nothing on it, unless that is too hard for your little brain. Okay. I walked to the back and told our cook, who was very protective of the waitstaff, exactly what Frank ordered. The cook smiled and said, "Nothing on it, huh? Say less." He grabbed a plate, took one bare beef patty off the grill. No bun, no seasoning, no utensils, just a sad piece of meat on a plate. I brought it to Frank and set it down gently. "There you go. One burger, nothing on it." Frank froze. His face twisted. "What the hell is this? Where's the bun? That would be something on it. You asked for nothing." He slammed his fist on the table and screamed, "You stupid." The cook suddenly stepped into the dining room with the meat cleaver still in his hand. He said calmly, "Finish that sentence." "I dare you." Everyone in the restaurant stopped eating. The owner heard the commotion and came out. It turned out earlier that week he had reviewed security footage and realized Frank had been touching waitresses and cornering one girl near the bathroom. The owner grabbed Frank by the arm and marched him outside. We watched through the window as the owner pointed toward the security camera mounted above the door and said, "We are saving every file. You ever come back, I will send them to your wife and the police." Frank turned pale, got in his truck, and peeled out of the parking lot. But karma was not done. 2 days later, his wife stormed into the diner demanding to see the footage. The owner showed her everything. "We heard she threw Frank out of the house that night.